This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash, double honor to our venerable apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are well, and peace and blessings to Lord's elect. All right, the house of David. Okay, this is the brother Haran coming back at you with another lesson, lower than to be edifying and uplifting unto the elect. All right, and today is the 18th. All right, October 18th, 2023. All right, the hopeful year where all the prophecies come to pass. All right, and in the midst of all this stuff that's going on, all right, in the world, okay, we can't lose sight of one of the major, if not the last major prophecies, all right, before the coming destruction of America, Babylon the Great. Okay, and that last major prophecy, okay, is the mandatory implementation, all right, of the mark of the beast, which is known as the MOTB. Okay, the RFID microchip. Okay, now these so-called elites of the world, all right, they have this so-called war that's going on out there in the Middle East. Okay, you have Israel, the whole Israel, Hamas. Now you got Iran getting involved. Okay, according to prophecy, we know that Iran and Israel go at it. All right, and Russia, okay, gets into the midst of it to defend Iran against Israel and the United States and pretty much NATO. Okay, that's pretty much World War III that's about to go nuclear right there. All right, but those who are in the know, we understand that it's not going to go nuclear until the MOTB is fully instituted upon the face of the earth. Okay, and the main reason that's going to bring about this MOTB, the thing that's going to facilitate, all right, the MOTB is a new form of payment. Okay, because that's what the scriptures say will be the reason why they're going to be presenting the people of this world with this MOTB. Is to give them the ability to engage in buying and selling. All right, that's the main point. Okay, and the road to the digital banking, all right, is pretty much right around the corner. It's almost over. All right, that road is almost at its end. Okay, the road to the MOTB is at its end. So that means that we're almost there. Okay, this article says Euro system proceeds to next phase in digital Euro project. Okay, because we already have out there in Sweden, right? They have a nice working economy that's based on the MOTB. Okay, they've been had that since back in 2016, 2017. Okay, right around the same time where you had this one company out there in Wisconsin, 3 Square Market, right? 3 Square, right? And they were saying that they were going to see-hip their employees. Okay, this was back in 2016, 2017, around there. All right. So this technology's been out. Okay, now we're entering into a phase where it's going to become a part of our daily lives. Okay, part of the whole temptation. All right. It says the Governing Council of the European Central Bank (ECB) decided today to move to the next phase of the digital euro project, the preparation stage or the preparation phase. Okay, preparation. All right, the scriptures say He causeth all. Okay, to fashion. All right, to prepare, to make, to construct. All right, that's all part of the word, the Greek word for causeth, which is poeo. Okay, and who's the one who's behind all this? Those are the ones. The causeth is all part of the what? The policies, all right, the laws, and so on and so forth. So the policies, policy makers, all right, and lawmakers. Okay, which these people are all infiltrated by the works of the World Economic Forum. Okay, those are the ones who are behind, all right, these various governments all pushing and pledging the same agendas. Okay, you don't really have anyone standing up against it, because if they do, all right, they're gonna be ostracized. Okay, and America is no different. All right, as a matter of fact, she's spearheading, all right, this whole draconian world, dystopian hellhole that we're entering into, known as the so-called New World Order, something known as what they call a sustainability agenda. Okay, and the number one goal is depopulation. Okay, and guess what? All these so-called elites are all on board with the same agenda, same ideology. All right. So it says this decision follows the completion of the investigation phase launched by the Eurosystem in October 2021. All right. So when we tell you that this whole thing has been planned out, all right, now you start to see that, oh yeah, it is a plan that's all coming to fruition. It's not something that just popped up like they want you to believe. All right, or at least they want the rest of the world to believe. Oh, this just happened, and we just happen to have the equipment to take care of it. No, that's not true. Okay. It says, so it was launched by the investigation phase was launched by the Eurosystem in October 2021 to explore possible design and distribution models for a digital euro. Sounded more and more like what's this guy Aaron Russo was saying about the American dollar and the European currency, all right, the euro. They'll merge and make it the Amero. Okay, the Amero. All right, now we don't know how true, all right, that is. They could just change the name. It's going to say, serve the same purpose, but just with a different name. That's what they always do. Okay, instead of New World Order, they just call it sustainable agenda, sustainability goals, or Great Reset, or Global Reset, or climate change. That's what they do. So continue. It says, based on the findings from this phase, detailed in a report published today, the ECB has designed a digital euro that would be widely accessible to citizens and businesses through distribution by supervised intermediaries such as banks. There you go. Okay, so no more middleman. All right, like for example, if you use, let's say you use Cash App. All right, you have the person sending it, okay, and then Cash App interacts with your bank to take the money out that you're requesting for them to take out, and then they connect it to the next person that you're sending the money to, and then Cash App has to contact their bank, okay, and in order to transfer the money from your bank into their bank. What they're saying now is there's no need for all that. All these banks are going to be on the same page, so there'll be no need for Cash App. You can just send the money directly. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a Chase customer, and my brother is a Wells Fargo or Capital One customer, all they're gonna do is just connect them directly. It's not gonna be, I have to reach out, I have to send the money through here because then they're gonna take them. No, it's gonna be all connected directly, and with that kind of direct connectivity, that comes with ultimate control. Okay, because then they could decide, oh, you can't get this money out like that. No, turn that shit off. One centralized bank. So no more Wells Fargo customers interacting with Chase customers. It's just going to be customers interacting. That's it. So continuing, it says, Continuing, it says, the design envisages the digital euro as a digital form of cash that could be used for all digital payments throughout the euro area. Is this motherfucker gonna move? This guy over here. People, man. It says it would be widely accessible, free for basic use, and available both online and offline. It would offer the highest level of privacy. That's a lie. Okay, again, whatever they're saying is exactly the opposite of what they're doing. Okay, it's not gonna bring out level of privacy for who? For the people? How? All right, and allow users to settle payments instantly in central bank money. It could be used from person to person at the point of sale, in commerce, and in government transactions. No digital payment instrument offers all these features. The digital euro would fill that gap. The next phase of the digital euro project, the preparation phase, will start on November 1st, 2023, and will initially last 2 years. That's going to go into what? 2025. Okay? It says it will involve finalizing the digital euro rulebook and selecting providers that could develop a digital euro platform and infrastructure. It will also include testing and experimentation to develop a digital euro that meets with the euro system's requirements and user needs. For example, in terms of user experience, privacy, financial inclusion, UBI, okay, and environmental footprint. That's the carbon footprint shit. So people are gonna be, you're literally gonna be, you're gonna have to cut back on the way you live naturally. You notice in New York, especially, all right, they starting to say, oh, you can't use the barbecue, shit no more. You can't use coal. You can't use what they call fossil fuels. The fossil fuels. You can't use these basic things that people have always been using. Now they want to shift everything over, and they're pitching like it's going to be good for the environment. Oh, we need to go electric because it's good for the environment. Let's go green. Green New Deal, green new energy, da. All these things they're saying, but at what cost? Okay? If all this shit you're telling me is for me to go end up eating bugs and I'll be happy, that we're going to have a problem with that. We're going to have a huge problem with that. All right? You're going to tell me we're going to save the world, we're going to save the planet, but in the meantime, you're destroying the planet? Constantly destroying the planet, talking about we're doing this to save the planet. That's the devil for you. All right? And the whole world is waking up to your shit. Okay? Like I said, when you go online, the conversations people are having is not in favor of these devils right now. Okay? So continuing, it says, the ECB will continue to engage with the public and all stakeholders during this phase. After 2 years, the Governing Council, you hear that? Governing Council will decide, not the people, but the Governing Council will decide whether to move to the next stage of preparations to pave the way for the possible future issuance and rollout of a digital euro. Okay? Now, trust and believe, they just talking with that whole mindset of, in 2 years. No, it doesn't mean in 2 years, literally, they're going to start having these things. No. What they're saying is, for us to get to this, our destination is in 2 years, we should be here. That means we're starting the process now. Okay? And it's not really about the destination. It's about the process to get to that destination. That's where the pain is at. And they've already came out and said it. That yes, during this transition, not the destination of the transition, but during this transition, you're going to expect to go through pain. Okay? To go through pain. Oh, man. And it's pain that's never been felt before. All right? The financial burden that's going to befall the whole entire planet, okay, it's going to be like never before, because they want to make sure that you're knocked down to your knees. And when they present that the MOTB, it's going to be something that's suitable, right? It's a relief. Okay, they're gonna literally call it relief. We can bring you your relief packages, your universal basic income, and so on and so forth. All right, and they're gonna do this through many different forms. All right, war is one of them. Okay, look what's going on. When they start bombing these places, these people need humanitarian aid. And the person who's providing the humanitarian aid, he's the one who has the power. So who's to say that America is not going to go through some type of sudden so-called attacks, false, you know what I'm saying? And that could cause, the states to go crazy. chaos, all right, depression, and they're going to come in with all the madness. They're going to come in and say, hey, we're going to save the day. Take this chip. All right. Quote, it says, we need to prepare our currency for the future, end quote, said Christine Lagarde. Christine Lagarde, president of the ECB. We envisage a digital euro as a digital form of cash and can be used for all digital payments free of charge, and that meets the highest privacy standards. It would coexist alongside physical cash, which will always be available, leaving no one behind. Leaving what? Leaving no one behind. Well, let's read what the Apostle John, all right, what did he see? Okay. Leaving no one behind, right? That's what Christine Lagarde said. Let's read that again real slow. She said, it would coexist alongside physical cash, which will always be available. She had to put that in there because it would not always be available. All right. They always have to make sure that they put those kind of disclaimers out there. And then later on, they'll come up and say, oh, see, this is why cash can't be here. We would love for cash to be here. But look, these are the reasons. I mean, people getting sick. There's a new disease. We need to stay away from cash. You know, in a perfect world, we'd love to have cash. But clearly, we can't have cash because look what's going on. We have no choice but to go digital. Well, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, you have no choice. You got to go digital. If you're not willing to go digital, guess what? Your banks will be shut down and you wouldn't be able to make any transactions in this new economy, in this new market. And they're speaking like that. This new form, this new economy, this new, payment currency future, and so on and so forth. You know? So just like John saw, let's read that real quick. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and the key is what? And that no man might buy or sell. Okay, you still have idiots out there who say, oh, the MOTB is the Vanessa. How do you buy and sell with that? They're literally creating a whole new economy to make sure that anyone who is not chipped can't function in society. That is the fulfillment of the prophecy, not no damn Vanessa, man. You know what I'm saying? A Vanessa that those who took it have been told that they're no different from those who didn't take it now. And people are pissed. All right. And again, going to take a Pfizer shot or a J&J or whatever does not grant you permission to be able to buy and sell in any economy worldwide, period. Okay. So that logic doesn't even make sense. Okay. It's very flawed. All right. Because it's not the prophecy. The prophecy, when it's fulfilled, you will know. Okay. You will know. Because you're not going to be able to buy anything. You can't go to a grocery store and show your V card and say, here, let me get this amount of shit for that. No. But right now, as we speak, they have technology that contains your so-called bio identity. Okay. Biometrics. Okay. Amazon One is one of them. Okay. Another company that's very, very known for containing or picking up, storing the public's DNA and not DNA. What's the other? I'm thinking of CRISPR. What's the Clearview? Okay, they are the ones who are in charge when you go to the airports and all these different places. They got the biometric face scans and all that. And guess what? They're working with the FBI and the feds and so on and so forth, sharing billions of people's data and information. Okay, so when that MOTB comes out, you will surely know. All right. Continuing, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So now we're seeing the system being built. Okay. And out there in Europe is already happening. Okay. It says the digital euro would make data protection a priority. Again, it's all built into the AI system. That's why no man might buy or sell, because if you're not recognizable by the AI, you don't exist. It's just that simple. Okay, and the only way you're going to be recognized by the AI is to have that CHIP, okay, which is a part of AI inside your body underneath your skin in order to give you access into the larger part of the AI world, okay, if you will. All right. It says the Euro system would not be able to see users' personal data or link payment information to individuals. That's a lie. The digital euro would also achieve a cash-like level of privacy for offline payments. That's also a lie. Okay, because they can watch everything you're doing in real time. They can stop your payments in real time. That is what their models are based on. So how you gonna turn around and say, oh, this is not, we don't do these things. We're not gonna spy on you. We can't stop your payments. We can't track. We don't know who's doing what. The very purpose of you creating a whole system this way is to have the ability to do these things that you're saying you're not gonna be doing. Again, it's all about total control. All right. You do as we say, all right, or else you have nothing to use in this society. All right. So that's what's coming. Okay, that's what's coming. And guess what? What's this guy's name? Klaus Schwab. Okay, he came out and said, guess what? People have to start opening up their minds to be transparent. He said the new system, the fourth industrial revolution, okay, the great reset is all about transparency. We want to know everything about you. All right, if we're looking to go into your brain, all right, to track your neurons and how you feel and what you're thinking at work, what makes you think they don't want to know? They want to know who you're sending money to and what you're using your money for, especially money that they're going to be giving UBI. Come on, let's not play the games like that. All right, let's not play the games like that. It's not cute. Okay, but this is the reality, man. All right, this is what's coming. It's fast approaching. All the shit that's going on is just a smoke screen. Okay, once the dust settles, you're gonna see some shit. All these legislations that's passed and executive orders and all that, they're all going to come into play all at once in the state of what? Emergency. That's all it takes. Okay? And crisis mode in America is not going to be pretty. It wasn't pretty back in 2020. Shit. Fast forward to now. Oh, man. Let's not even. Yeah, America is in for some shit. Okay? It's in for some shit, man. All right? And there's all prophecy. And that's why the Lord said they're going to seek him. Okay, they're going to wander to and fro, left, right. Oh, we're going here. Where's that? Yo, I remember, because now we're the talk of the town. Okay, the whole world has woken up to what's actually going on. Nobody's buying the stupid fucking narratives that these devils are pushing on the propaganda mainstream media. Okay, nobody's buying it anymore. All right, everybody's aware of what the hell is going on. They're trying so hard for people to sympathize. We stand with Israel. Oh, we sympathize with Israel. Oh, and nobody's buying it. Everybody's like, yo, you going to say this again? While you're doing all this destructive behavior, we need to what? Support these people? Look what they did to Kyrie and Kanye and all these different people. They came out and put a stand. Bang. Hey, if you speak against us, you're going to be deemed anti-Sem. And people are like, yo, this shit don't even make sense. Let me tell you something. Last year, that whole Hebrews to Negro thing that popped off like that, oh my goodness, it brought so much attention to this truth. Okay, a lot of people, just that documentary alone went viral, and it sent shockwaves throughout the whole entire world for them to realize, wait a minute, just that vibration alone of who are the true children of Israel. Okay, the whole book of Deuteronomy and all these different things, it became a thing. Everybody was intrigued. Oh, damn, this is, yo, wow, I didn't know that. Oh, you know. And the research has been done so much so that people can just go click on a video, watch it, and be like, yo, that's the truth. So how much more what we've been saying going into the prophecies? So when the MOTB comes out, you're going to have people bugging the hell out. But guess what? Those who've always stuck by the truth are going to be stable. Okay? In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? So anyway, I'm going to leave it off there. Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Brachah Kodash, the water, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Shalom.